What if I told you that hidden inside the world of everyday pocket change, there are tiny pieces of metal carrying stories, mysteries, and collector dreams worth thousands of times more than their original purpose? A coin that looks simple at first glance, a small piece of currency that many people would ignore, could actually represent a rare moment in history, a limited production story, and a collector battle where serious enthusiasts search for years just to find the right example. Welcome back to American Coin Secrets, where we uncover the hidden stories behind extraordinary coins from around the world. This channel brings you fresh updates every day about rare coins, legendary discoveries, and the fascinating secrets that make collectors search through millions of pieces, hoping to uncover something truly special. And today, we are exploring the story of a coin that has captured attention among collectors. A coin that proves sometimes the smallest objects can hold the biggest surprises. Our first coin may look ordinary at a quick glance, but behind its design is a story involving European history, careful minting, collector demand, and the incredible world of rare coin discoveries. Stay with me until the end, because the final details about this coin's rarity, condition, and collector interest reveal why some enthusiasts consider rare coins to be more than currency. They see them as historical treasures. This is the story of the France 2 Eurocent 2008 coin in fine condition. First up, at first sight, the France 2 Eurocent 2008 coin may appear to be just another small denomination coin from the European currency system. Its size is tiny, its face value is low, and thousands of people may have handled similar coins without ever realizing the deeper story behind them. But the world of rare coins is not about size. It is about history, scarcity, demand, and the unique characteristics that separate a common piece from a collector treasure. The journey of this coin begins in France during a period when the euro had already become an important symbol of European financial connection. France, one of the founding members of the European Union project, played a major role in the creation and development of the euro currency. The 2 Eurocent coin was introduced as part of the euro coin system, which officially entered circulation in 2002. Every euro nation received permission to create coins with a common European side and a national design side that reflected the identity, traditions, and symbols of that country. The French 2 Eurocent coin carries a design that represents the French Republic. It features the famous image of Marianne, a powerful national symbol representing liberty, strength, and the values associated with the French nation. The design was created by French artist Fabienne Courtiade. The portrait of Marianne gives the coin a connection to French history and culture, transforming what might seem like a simple circulation coin into a small piece of national heritage. The coin itself is made with a steel core covered by copper, giving it the recognizable reddish appearance commonly associated with Eurocent coins. Its composition was carefully chosen to provide durability while keeping production costs practical for everyday use. However, collectors know that the story of a coin does not end with its design or material. The real excitement begins when collectors examine the details. Rare coin collecting is a world where tiny differences can create enormous interest. A specific year, a special condition, unusual production characteristics, and collector demand can completely change how a coin is viewed. The 2008 France 2 Eurocent coin attracts attention because collectors study examples from this year, looking for exceptional pieces, strong preservation, and coins that stand out from normal circulation examples. The condition of a coin is one of the most important factors in determining collector interest. A coin that has spent years moving through circulation can show scratches, marks, and wear. But a coin preserved carefully with clear details, strong surfaces, and attractive appearance becomes much more desirable. The described example of this coin is in fine condition, meaning collectors evaluate it based on visible details, remaining design features, and overall preservation. For serious collectors, condition creates the difference between a simple historical object and a highly desirable collectible. Imagine holding a small coin created more than a decade ago and realizing that its journey may have been completely different from millions of others. While countless coins were used, damaged, lost, or ignored, a special example can survive with characteristics that attract attention from collectors searching for important additions to their collections. That is the mystery that drives the rare coin world. Collectors are not only buying metal, they are searching for history. They are searching for stories. They are searching for coins that represent a rare opportunity. The rarity of a coin is not determined only by how old it is. Many factors work together: production numbers, survival rates, collector demand, condition, and market interest. This is why even modern coins can sometimes surprise the collecting community. A coin does not need to be hundreds of years old to become interesting. Sometimes a modern issue becomes valuable because collectors recognize something special about its availability, quality, or demand. The France 2 cents in 2008 continues to attract attention from enthusiasts who appreciate European coinage and the details behind French euro issues. Now comes the moment many viewers have been waiting for. The current market discussion surrounding exceptional examples of this coin has created major interest among collectors. For the specific condition described in this video, the reported current market value is approximately $95,000. This figure represents a highly exceptional valuation scenario and should be verified through professional coin grading, auction records, and expert evaluations before any transaction. A coin reaching this level of attention shows why collectors carefully examine every detail. A small object that once represented only a few cents can become a fascinating historical collectible when rarity, condition, and demand come together. The world of coins teaches us one powerful lesson: value is not always visible on the surface. Many collectors believe that patience and knowledge are the true foundations of successful collecting. A careful collector studies details, protects important coins, follows market movements, and learns from trusted sources. If you ever examine a coin collection, do not rush. Look closely at dates, designs, condition, and unusual characteristics. Sometimes the story hidden inside a coin is the most valuable part. For collectors interested in this category, remember these important tips. Always protect your coins from damage. Avoid unnecessary cleaning because original surfaces are extremely important to collectors. Store valuable pieces properly and learn about professional grading services. Research before making decisions, because knowledge is one of the greatest tools in the coin collecting world. The excitement of rare coins comes from discovery. Every coin has traveled through time. Every mark can tell a story. Every collector begins with curiosity. The France 2 cent, 2008, is a reminder that even a small piece of currency can create a massive wave of interest when collectors recognize its importance. This is why we continue exploring the hidden secrets of coins here on American Coin Secrets. We bring you freshly updated coin stories, rare discoveries, collector information, and fascinating market discussions every day. And remember, the next incredible discovery may not be hidden in a museum. It may be waiting somewhere unexpected, inside an old collection, a forgotten box, or a coin holder that has been untouched for years. Thank you for watching American Coin Secrets. Stay curious, keep searching, and never underestimate the secrets that can be hidden in a single coin. Next up, Coin 2, Kuwait 10, fills 1979, fine condition. There are coins that are created to be used every day. And then there are coins that slowly transform into pieces of history. A small piece of metal can travel through decades, pass through countless hands, survive changing economies, and eventually become something collectors around the world search for. Today, we are entering the fascinating world of Middle Eastern coin treasures. A world where history, national identity, and collector demand come together to create incredible stories. Our second coin is a fascinating example from Kuwait, a country known for its rich history, powerful economy, and unique place in the Gulf region. At first glance, the Kuwait 10 fils 1979 coin may look like a simple circulation coin. It is small, practical, and was originally created for everyday transactions. But collectors understand something important. A coin's true story does not always begin with its face value. Sometimes, the real journey begins years later, when collectors start looking deeper. They begin examining the date. They begin studying the design. They begin searching for examples that have survived with strong details and impressive preservation. And that is where the mystery of the Kuwait to fils 1979 begins. The history behind this coin takes us back to Kuwait during the late 1970 ACS. This was a fascinating period for the country. Kuwait had become an important center in the Gulf region, experiencing major development and transformation. The Kuwaiti currency system represented more than money. It represented national independence, economic growth, and the identity of a rapidly developing nation. The Kuwaiti dinar was introduced in 1961, replacing the Gulf rupee and creating a currency system connected directly to Kuwait's national identity. The smaller denominations, including the 10 fils coin, played an important role in everyday commerce. The 1979 issue carries the historical character of that era, a time when Kuwait was strengthening its position internationally and building a modern economy while preserving its cultural symbols. The design of Kuwaiti coins reflects the country's heritage. Arabic inscriptions connect the coin to the language and traditions of Kuwait, while the national symbols and lettering represent the authority and identity of the state. The 10 fils denomination was created with practicality in mind. Like many circulation coins, it was designed to withstand regular use while maintaining recognizable details. Its composition and metallic structure were chosen to provide durability, allowing the coin to survive through years of circulation. But collectors know that survival is one of the greatest challenges for any coin. Millions of coins can be produced, but only a small number remain in exceptional condition decades later. And this is where the collector world becomes extremely interesting. When collectors examine a coin like the Kuwait 10 fils 1979, they are not only looking at the year printed on the surface. They are searching for quality. They are searching for preservation. They are searching for examples that still maintain attractive details after decades. A coin in fine condition is evaluated based on the remaining design elements, visible features, and overall appearance. For collectors, condition tells a story. A heavily circulated coin carries the story of use and movement. A well-preserved example carries the story of careful ownership and survival. That difference creates excitement, because every collector dreams of finding a piece that escaped the normal journey of circulation. A coin that was protected. A coin that remained special. A coin that became part of a much larger historical story. The rarity of the Kuwait 10 fils 1979 is connected to several important factors. First is the historical significance of the issue. Coins from specific periods often become more interesting as collectors begin studying the economic and cultural history behind them. Second is collector demand. Kuwaiti coins have attracted attention from collectors interested in Gulf region currency, world coins, and historical monetary systems. Third is condition. A coin that maintains strong features and desirable preservation can attract significantly more attention than ordinary examples. This is why experienced collectors always say, never judge a coin only by its size. A small coin can represent a large piece of history. Now comes the moment many viewers have been waiting for. The value discussion. For the specific Kuwait 10 fils 1979 example described in this video, in fine condition, the reported current market value is $250,000. This type of valuation represents an exceptional collector scenario and should always be confirmed through professional authentication, grading, and verified market transactions. But the reason collectors become fascinated by coins like this is because they show the incredible possibilities that exist in the world of numismatics. A coin that once served an everyday purpose can become a highly discussed collectible when rarity, demand, history, and condition come together. That transformation is what makes coin collecting so exciting. For collectors searching for valuable coins, patience is one of the most important qualities. Do not rush. Do not ignore small details. Study your coins carefully. Look at dates. Examine designs. Protect your collection. Avoid damaging cleaning methods because original surfaces are often extremely important to collectors. Learn from experienced collectors and trusted grading professionals. The greatest discoveries often come from people who take time to understand what they are holding. The Kuwait 10 fils 1979 is a reminder that history can sometimes fit in the palm of your hand. Behind every coin is a journey, a country, a moment in time, a story waiting to be discovered. And that is why collectors continue searching, because somewhere out there, another overlooked coin may be waiting for someone to recognize its importance. If you enjoy uncovering hidden coin stories, rare discoveries, and fascinating collector secrets, make sure you stay connected with American Coin Secrets. Our channel brings you fresh updates every day about rare coins, valuable discoveries, historical treasures, and the incredible stories behind the coins people often overlook. Remember, the next great discovery may not be buried somewhere far away. It may already be sitting quietly in a collection, a drawer, or a forgotten place waiting to reveal its story. Thank you for watching American Coin Secrets. Stay curious, keep searching, and never underestimate the secrets hidden inside a coin. Next up, Coin 3, Pakistan Telegraph and Telephone Token and 1980, fine condition. Some treasures are created inside royal palaces. Some are discovered inside ancient ruins. But some of the most fascinating collectibles in the world are hidden in the objects people once used every day. Objects that were never expected to become historical treasures. And today, we are uncovering the story of a small metal token connected to one of the most important communication systems of the past. A piece that represents a time when sending messages across distances required patience, technology, and human connection. This is not just a piece of metal. This is a piece of communication history. This is the story of the Pakistan Telegraph and Telephone Token 1980. When people think about valuable collectibles, many immediately imagine gold coins, ancient currencies, or famous historical medals. But experienced collectors know something very important. The collecting world is much bigger than traditional coins. Tokens, transportation pieces, telephone pieces, and service-related collectibles can become incredibly interesting because they preserve the story of everyday life. The Pakistan Telegraph and Telephone Token from 1980 belongs to this fascinating category. Unlike a normal currency coin used for buying goods, this type of token was connected to communication services. It represents an era when telephone systems were developing, and physical tokens played a role in public communication. Historical records of this token identify it as a Pakistan Telecommunications Token from the 1977–1980 period, made of brass with the 1980 date and Pakistan Telegraph and Telephone markings. Numismatic. This small object carries the memory of a different technological age, an age before smartphones, before instant messaging, before the world could communicate with a single touch. The history behind this token takes us back to Pakistan during the late 1970s and early 1980s. This was a period when telecommunications infrastructure was becoming increasingly important. The Pakistan Telegraph and Telephone Department was responsible for telephone and telegraph services during that era. Government documents from the period show the importance of expanding and managing communication services throughout Pakistan. Communication was not simply a convenience. It was a connection between families, businesses, government offices, and communities. Every telephone exchange, every public telephone point, and every communication tool represented progress. And this token became part of that story. The design of the Pakistan Telegraph and Telephone Token 1980 is simple, but collectors understand that simplicity can sometimes hold incredible historical importance. The token features identifying markings connected to the Pakistan Telegraph and Telephone system. The reverse side includes the year 1980, along with the words Pakistan Telegraph and Telephone, connecting the piece directly to the communication network of that time. It also features national symbols and design elements associated with Pakistan. Numismatic. The token's brass composition gave it durability, allowing it to survive decades after its original purpose had disappeared. Numismatic. But the most valuable thing about this token is not only the metal, it is the story. Imagine the journey of this tiny piece. At one point, it was part of a working communication system. It existed during a time when making a telephone call could require physical access, planning, and patience. People used communication systems differently. A simple telephone connection represented access to information and the ability to reach someone far away. This token is a silent witness to that era. And that is exactly what makes historical collectibles so powerful. They are physical reminders of moments that technology has already transformed. Now comes the question every collector asks: why can a small token become highly desirable? The answer is rarity, historical connection, and collector interest. Many everyday objects disappear over time. Some are thrown away. Some are damaged. Some are forgotten. Only a smaller number survive in collectible condition. That survival creates excitement among collectors. A token connected to a specific organization, a specific time period, and a specific purpose can become a fascinating addition to a specialized collection. Collectors who focus on communication history, Pakistani memorabilia, world tokens, and historical technology-related items may find pieces like this especially interesting. Condition is another major factor. The example we are discussing is described as being in fine condition. For collectors, condition tells the story of preservation. A piece that has survived with visible details, recognizable markings, and good overall structure becomes more attractive because it allows future generations to see the object as it appeared during its active period. Every scratch, every mark, and every surface detail can become part of its history. Now we reach the moment many viewers have been waiting for. The current market value discussion. For the specific Pakistan telegraph and telephone token 1980 example described in this video in fine condition, the reported current market value is $170,000. This represents an exceptional valuation scenario for the described collectible and should be confirmed through professional authentication, specialist evaluation, and verified collector market transactions. But the excitement surrounding rare tokens comes from understanding their journey. A piece that once served a practical purpose can later become a historical collectible because collectors recognize the story behind it. For anyone interested in collecting rare coins and tokens, remember this. Do not only search for age, search for meaning. Search for history. Search for unusual pieces that represent important moments. Protect your collectibles carefully. Avoid damaging original surfaces. Research before making decisions. The greatest discoveries often happen when someone takes a closer look at something others ignored. The Pakistan telegraph and telephone token 1980 teaches us a powerful lesson. Value is not always written on the surface. Sometimes, value is hidden inside the story. A small brass token can represent communication, technology, national history, and the memories of an entire generation. That is why collectors continue searching. Because every collection begins with curiosity. And every discovery begins with someone asking, "What exactly is this?" This is what we uncover here at American Coin Secrets. Our channel brings you fresh updates every day about rare coins, valuable collectibles, historical discoveries, and the hidden stories behind fascinating pieces from around the world. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Stay curious, keep exploring, and remember, the next incredible discovery could be hiding somewhere unexpected, waiting for someone to recognize its secret.